Afternoon baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in New York. Today it's the second of this three-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball is next. Chad Green is on the mound for game 2. Harold, what do you got?
Well, look, it hasn't been pretty. I mean, look at the ERA. He's struggled most of the season long. He's got to put together some good performances to drive that number down. But I think if he can attack hitters, get the ball down, keep it in the ballpark, he's got a chance to give his team a chance to win this game.
Standing in, Gerard Dyson, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Gerard Dyson.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last two.
Yeah, Matt, it's been disappointing. I mean, here we are in the dog days of August, and this shows your colors right now. I mean, there's been a lot of bickering and complaining, but because they've been playing poorly, and it's hot, and they're all irritable. It's not a fun club to be around.
A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, this team does not strike out a whole lot. They put the ball in play, and they rely on putting pressure on the other team. And if you make a mistake, they're going to capitalize. But their game is pressure, put the ball in play.
Gene Segura standing in. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. Into the windup and the pitch, and he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way, and that misses 1-1. Clear skies this afternoon. 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting third, right fielder Nelson Cruz.
Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. And Ellsbury will make the catch, and with that the side is retired. Mariners are down in order, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Christian Bergman is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, first things first, Matt. Check out that ERA. Under 3. He's having a nice season. He's not going to blow you away with unreasonable gaudy numbers, but anytime you're under 3, you're having a really solid season. If he's able to execute his pitches, he may walk out of here with a win today.
And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
Ellsbury.
Takes a good curveball at the knees. HR, your former employer, the Mariners, entering play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, this is the club that's in the middle of the season now, and we've been watching them up and down. They're in 3rd place. They got to get on a roll because you got to track 2 teams down now, kind of put themselves in a situation where can't lose many games moving forward.
So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell He's not happy back there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled back.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-2 pitch. To third. There is Seager. One away. A moment now from Yankee Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Well, this is the new model of teams that we see. The strikeout doesn't matter. They're in the top third in the league in strikeouts, so we're going to see a lot of swings and misses today. But if they catch one, look out.
Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Now, Matt, Dave Lawrence is going to remind you a lot of James Kingsley. He comes from that old school of if you hit your spots, he's going to call it. He has a tendency to call one side of the plate a little bit more than the other.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Dyson is there. 2 gone.
Batting third, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Dyson on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping in, Robinson Cano. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Robinson Cano.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
If this second inning is any indication of what we're going to see, he's got this hitter 0-2. He really learned from his last outing when he lost. He is way more aggressive now, coming right after guys and throwing strikes.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He went deep in the contest last night. First offering on its way. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Seager will wait on the 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Standing in now, Danny Valencia. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In comes Judge, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there, and he's just strong enough to muscle it into right field for the base hit. It's going to be a line drive tomorrow in the paper.
Martin.
Coming to the plate now, Leonis Martin. Currently 3rd on the team in stolen bases, so we'll see if he gets an opportunity to do any running in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
He's getting a little shaky trying to close this inning out. Look, he gives up a base hit. Then he almost hits the guy right here. Got to take a deep breath, throw strikes.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. This is down the left field line, and Gardner won't have a play. It's a foul ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 3-1 now. Dan Vogelbach would be next. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mariners leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box now, Greg Bird. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Greg Bird.
First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Now the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. A foul ball. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
This is a great battle on both sides. He's throwing strikes and he's fouling balls off. What's going to give?
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. The payoff pitch one more time. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Martin is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
All right, here's how the M's line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. At third base, Kyle Seager. He has really turned himself into a nice defender. You'll see him early, extra work, catching as many ground balls as he can. If the ball's hit to him, he's not going to miss it very often.
Digging in now, Aaron Judge. And he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Here he comes on 2-0. Favorable call in there for a strike.
That was a beautiful pitch, Matt, particularly in this ballpark. The ball flies here in this park, so he's going to have to keep the ball down. If he doesn't, we're going to see a lot of balls in the air deep for homers.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Runners off for second. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. Cano fields it cleanly. Step on the bag for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll go now to the top of the third. And we are tied 0-0. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show as we're set to go here in the third from the Bronx. At the plate, Dan Vogelbach. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Dan Vogelbach.
And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Now here's the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Ellsbury is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And with one away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Two and one.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. There to take it is Gardner, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Gerard Dyson.
Here's Gerard Dyson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Striding into the box, Brett Gardner. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Gardner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
And the pitch on 2-1. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. On deck, the dangerous Chase Headley. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's Chase Headley. Fouled straight back. 10 home runs. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s, and 44 RBIs. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Into the box, Donovan Solano. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Segura will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Striding in once again, Gene Segura. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Gene Segura.
Hit hard up the middle. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Up next,
well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nelson Cruz comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one.
That's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
And the runner back safely. Change up low, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball four. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Here's Robbie Cano now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground up the middle. Gregorius is there. He'll go to the bag for one. Back to first, and they'll get Cano as well. It's a double play.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself and turn two. Pretty smooth.
Stepping in now, Kyle Seager, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Has a look, now the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One and one, here it is. This is popped up. Headley is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for Seattle. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Leading off
Jacoby
the fourth for the
Ellsbury.
Yankees,
He's 0 for 1 after
center
grounding
fielder,
out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Ellsbury.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. In there, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Oh, what an effort. Line drive over the third baseman's head, but did you see how high he got off the ground? What an effort to try to grab that ball.
Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And Ellsbury's running. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long get called a ball on you.
Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Oh, and it's off the foul pole in right for a home run. So a two-run homer down the line in right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, some might consider this a cheap home run because he didn't exactly crush it, but he got enough of it to doink it off the foul pole, and that's all it takes. And guess what? It looks like a bomb in the box score tomorrow.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the pitch. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he misses there. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Up next for the
So
Yankees.
with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And you can see the top two pitch velocities here, 96 on one hand versus a still respectable 92 on the other. Stepping into the box, Greg Bird. He reached on a single in his first try. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Martin is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he can square it and keep it fair.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sharp ground ball to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
Matt, this is an 8-pitch at bat. Look at these pitches right here. Fouls them off. He's staying with them, but he's in a great rhythm as he's seeing all these pitches. Finally, he gets the pitch he wants and whack, base hit. Great job.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second, and Cano will make the catch to retire the side. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Ready for another chance? Danny Valencia. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Danny Valencia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. Gardner has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Up next for
Good
Seattle,
contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Leonis Martin. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hot shot down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll reach second now with one away. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the one-out double. And we'll call on our team leaderboard to show you that his current total is 5th best on the Mariners ball club. In now, Dan Vogelbach. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a pickoff play at second. Runners back. First delivery to him on the way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. One and two. Here it comes. On the ground to the right side. Scooped up on the backhand. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Now batting, catcher Carlos Ruiz.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ball game for Seattle. In there, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
A man on third with 2 down. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by. But on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Digging in, Gerard Dyson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
Well, I love it when guys are aggressive with the runner in scoring position. First pitch, he jumps all over it to drive in the run.
Shortstop, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura standing in. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury's after it. And the inning is over. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Mariners 1. Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder Brett Gardner.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the pitch. Grounded to third. Oh, look at Seager. So 1 away after the phenomenal defensive effort.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. In there, and it's 0-1. The 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
He pulls this one into right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Standing in now, Donovan Solano. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Skied into straightaway right. Cruz is in pursuit. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still lead it 2-1. Striding in once again, Nelson Cruz. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Judge is on the move. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone.
The batter, number 15, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. Gardner is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They're down 2-1. Digging in and looking for more, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Hit hard on the ground to the right, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So that's now 2 hits for him here today as he finds the hole into right. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the final month of the season. Starlin Castro will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the second deck and gone. Starlin Castro has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Mark Zepchinski takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
25, Mark Zepchinski.
Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. No outs, nobody on. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. 1 out, nobody on. A high fastball is in there.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In now, Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh. 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 4-1 New York. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Ready once again, Danny Valencia. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Danny Valencia.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Stepping in now, Leonis Martin, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Now batting, first baseman, Dan Vogelbach.
Ready for another shot now, Dan Vogelbach. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And he pops it up back behind second base. Castro is there for it. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Carlos Ruiz.
Digging in once again, Carlos Ruiz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. First offering on its way. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, he's made 2 tough pitches. He's got a runner at second base, and now he doesn't have to make a good pitch. Make him chase something right here because you don't have to throw him a strike.
Here it comes on 0-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mariners leave one. They trail it 4-1.
Seventh inning stretch.
Chris Heston gets the call from the
Now
pen to
pitching
take
for
over on the
Seattle,
mound and start
number
the home
32,
seventh.
Chris Heston.
Digging in to try it again,
Leading off for
Aaron
the
Judge.
Yankees.
He'll try and get something
Right
started
fielder,
in the home half of the
Aaron
seventh.
Judge.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Pitch on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And a changeup right down the middle.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit.
Well, you got the hard sinker in, stayed on top of it, and you get rewarded for making contact.
11,
the ball goes
Brett
through.
Gardner.
Into the box, Brett Gardner. Runner goes for second. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Cruz ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Throw won't get him. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, 7th inning. You're thinking maybe one more at bat if his team rallies. So this was a big hit to keep that streak alive.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chase Headley. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. Here he comes on 2-0. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Sinker, and that's ruled strike two. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here as it'll remain second and third, but with one away now.
The designated hitter, number 34,
into the box now. Donovan Solano. 0-for-2 here to start the afternoon. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Second and third here, one man out. A little bit outside. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's Segura. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Now at the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Two outs here with a runner at third. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he just misses with a curveball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. He lays off, and that's outside, ball 4. They're at the corners now here with 2 away.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now batting, Starlin Castro. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
The 1-0 delivery. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
The 2-0 on the way. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's 6-1.
Well, nothing flashy about this base hit. Just a simple ground ball up the middle. But the one thing I do like is the approach to go up the middle. There's a lot of hits in the middle of the diamond.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 2 down, runners at first and second. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
Well, he saw that ball pretty good. Too bad he couldn't keep it fair.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Well, Matt, that's the 6th game. He's got a base hit in now. You got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging the bat pretty good.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. 1-1. Two out, bases loaded. Swing and a little blooper to center. Dyson moving in. 1 run scores. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. And this one's in the dirt. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. 3-run home run down the line in right. 6th home run on the season for him as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, when you play with fire, you're going to get burned. He tried to bust a lefty inside, and when you do that in Yankee Stadium, you better be sure it's way inside. If not, this is the result you're going to get.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
Swing and a line drive. but foul.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double digits, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. This is line to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch. A sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Here he is, falling behind again, 2-0. This has been a big part of his struggles. You can't pitch from behind and in hitters' counts all the time.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. 2-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Two, here it is. Hit in the air to center field. Dyson's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 11 and the Mariners 1. Adam Warren enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Adam Warren.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Certainly not the most competitive game the 3 of us have ever witnessed. 11-1 our score as we head to the finish line finally in this one. Standing in, Gene Segura. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
That's a nice spot for a pitcher down there below the knees, but I think that call is a little bit low.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Tap down the line, but it gets fouled. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
1-2, here it comes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Fouled back. Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will get this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The next 3-2. A little bouncer. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Tapper up the line. That's a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in, Nelson Cruz. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Chase Headley will be the one to start us off when we return. It's the Yankees 11 and the Mariners 1. Here's Chase Headley. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Now the pitch. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Got him.
And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box now, Donovan Solano. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch.
Nope.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 and 3 singles. Not a bad night.
Here's Starlin Castro as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The 0-1 delivery. Ripped down the first base line. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. Ellsbury rounds the corner and is headed home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. The Yanks leave 1, but they're on autopilot 11-1. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Cano waiting on the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Here's the 1-1 now to Cano. Fouled back. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. This is foul right side. Again, a 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 15, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Now in the box, Kyle Seager. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Danny Valencia.
Coming to the plate now, Danny Valencia. Head-to-head with Adam Warren, 0 for 4. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Ooh, that pitch was up and in. That's one of those pitcher's purpose pitches, right? Fastball, something hard up and in. Now he can go down and away if he'd like.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he jumped ahead right there with 2 fastballs, then threw the changeup, and he didn't bite. So let's see where he goes from here.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, and if you want to know what this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
11-1 at the end of this one. New York slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Chad Green earns his first win of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 11 runs, 15 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Mariners, 1 run, 5 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.